we can put this in the context of a quarantine, like an isolate. But when I was a small child, because I was introduced to games, so we know what a software game developer is, right? A game developer as a mathematical war game echo map running a false light map, a false light echo map, a false light vacuum. I began studying, observing, and mapping mathematically how a perverted spiral, how the mind's energy becomes perverted. And becomes a competitive state of mind. The mind's energy becomes competitive to play games. Because what happens to that unit of consciousness, that spiral, if it does not have an opponent to play a game? It's left all by its lonesome. And how does that relate to abandonment issues? It's your fault, Neil. You left me alone. You didn't protect me. You didn't rescue me. It's your fault, Neil. That's how that particular pathway of that spiral operates as it relates to responsibility, as that relates to integrity and maintaining the integrity of our original core encryption code identity, protecting our original echo code identity, the eternal source, the source code, the encryption code, the know me code, know my code, the crystal wave, the crystal spiral, the eternal wave that goes on forever and ever, gifting pure, internal, eternal, absolute love for all life forms, which are sacred sun temples. The tempo is the breathing tempo to experience no pressure, which is no resistance to experience being free. So the spirit is free because the spirit is whole pie again, experiencing being one again with the source field of all creation, the all creation. We're all together again because we're all experiencing being loved again, a gain of function, a gain of math function. So the water table, the circuits fire perfectly, right on time, so that the flow through the circuits, there are no blockages. There is no resistance to experience being loved. That's how simple it is. I know, Mama. And so ultimately, that's why we're all here. It's a grand reunion, as in unisci, the signet, the signal, the eternal signal, the eternal wave, waving high. How y'all doing? Right? So this is a grand celebration.